Tommy, you've made it no secret how you valued this as a real proper tournament for us, so you must be disappointed to have gone out from it tonight.
Disappointed to go out the competition, but not unexpected, to be honest with you. I think the schedule that we've had has put that much pressure on us as a group, and I felt it was the right time to rest some of the lads that have played in this competition. As you know, like I said, we wanted to attack every competition as much as we can, but we made the decision this week to look after players because of the horrendous injury list we have. We've got 9 lads out at the moment. JMO, well 8, JMO, you count JMO coming back there today. So yeah, disappointing, but listen, fair play. I think it's been a really good competition for us. I think Leeds have been the best side we've played. They've shown a level of fitness and speed of thought and tactical nous for young lads that's been a joy to watch, albeit in a difficult way. And I think they should be really proud of the way they've played. Some of our lads who possibly would like to come knocking on my doors, ask why they don't play every week in my team, can have a look and say, well, you know, they need to. But there's been a lot of positives tonight. I mean, there's some lads got 90 minutes who haven't done that for a long time. A couple of the young lads who've come on, Zion and Joe, both really impressed me. And I thought Keane was excellent in the middle of the park alongside Manny. So there's been a lot of things that have been really positive for us. Again, as a manager, I say to you every week or every 3 days recently, you've got to take the positives out of every result, whether that's a win, a loss or a draw. And there are always positives. Of course I don't want to lose. I hate losing. And I told the players that. But I'm delighted them lads I've just mentioned. And Dan Ellison, Luke Jenkins, Jordy Van Stopshoef, all of these guys have needed minutes in the tank because going forward, the schedule is no less relentless. But at least we haven't got to fit another Thursday in down the road now.
Well, we've pretty much touched on it there. So the 8 changes, I guess, were forced by this schedule. So we saw a different formation as well tonight. Yeah. Was that forced as well?
Forced in that we didn't have a third centre half to play, or we could have played one of the very young lads, but we understood and we knew that Leeds were particularly good on the counter. They've got a great running game. So we decided to do that. I mean, that might be something when we're looking forward, not just next week or the week after, but, you know, that might be how we morph as we go forward. Because a lot of the people we're recruiting, if you look, if they're under 22, 23-year-old, which most of the people we sign are, they're coming from academies that play that way. Mm-hmm. So it's something that we've got a half a mind on. But ultimately, it was our decision, and we changed back to a 3 midway through the second half just to slot people back on the pitch. Like I said, it's good to see a healthier crowd because, you know, it's strange, isn't it, when you get towards the end of a competition that everybody wants to come and watch. But like I said, they can now blame whoever they want for the result. But ultimately, we look at it as it's a positive experience for the lads who played, and we move on to Thursday now.
Well, yeah, as you mentioned, Thursday, the gap of just, one day really, when you can't consider Thursday the actual match day until then. So are we going to see again another... Well, I assume not many of the players that were involved tonight will be involved in those squads kind of thing.
We'll have to see who's fitting well. Obviously, we'll have a roll call in the morning, but we'll get together on Thursday and come up with a plan if we haven't already. Because people might think we don't, but we do. So yeah, we'll be going down there looking to be competitive and looking to try and progress in that competition. If it works, brilliant. If it doesn't, we'll move on to getting on the bus very early the next morning up to Altrincham.
Yeah, tough schedule. You mentioned it there. I guess it's just good to get through unscathed for tonight. And as you said as well, the minutes in the tank for those players is crucial too.
Massive. Like I said, I'm being a bit blasé, but ultimately these games have been that. You know, we've usually stayed a little bit stronger than what we would have done from the off tonight. But you know, it is what it is. The minutes in the tank's really, really important for certain lads if they're going to play a part for us, which we want them to do. You know, we brought Keane back, we brought Ollie Bray back from the loan spells. We picked up another injury at the weekend, and that means people are going to get an opportunity. And the more up to speed they can be by having 90 minutes in their belt in our environment, surely can only help them.
And as well, Keane being one of them, finishing with a fair few players out there that have come through our academy ranks in recent years. Yeah. That's a positive as well, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, you know, people probably don't realise the process that I try to impart in terms of the youngsters, and all of our youngsters who are part of the B team, let's say, are all out on loan at step 3, step 4, even step 5 sometimes, like Pat was last year. We try to get as much senior football into them away from here to learn about what it's like to play in men's football. But Keane's done really well at stepping up from step 4 to step 3, and I think he's played about 37, or made 37 appearances for Havant and Waterlooville. We're really, really close with the staff there. I know the manager very well, and he's been glowing with his reports, but we've also had our own eyes on Keane, and we felt he's improved for the experience of being there. So if he can come back and play a part, brilliant. Manny's obviously missed a hell of a lot of football, so I don't expect Manny to be in the team and play 90 minutes anyway for some time. So depending on how long Theo and Dejan remain unavailable, then one of them two will be in the lineup, I would have thought.